Right, just pulled down to the Jim and Molly Denton Shelter. This is, by all accounts, one of the Cadillac shelters on the AT. There's a little pavilion out here for cooking, barbecuing. Nice shelter with Adirondack chairs. And horseshoe pit. There's the one I pitched. Or laid up there, whichever. And perhaps the thing that makes it stand out most, got a water spigot and a solar shower. Now, since it was warm coming up here, I indulged, I have to admit, cooled my head off a little bit. But there are folks in the shelter, so I'm not going to film up there. But Rev should be down here before too much longer. They're going to move on, at least to the next shelter, Manassas Shelter. Spent the last 2 days in Front Royal in Luray. That was great. Time passed too fast. See, Tracy came up, and then Ann and Katie were in Medicine Luray for lunch. Talked to them. Dave, Sienna, see, Katie, Ezra, Ann, and Kelly had lunch. I cannot remember the name of the little sandwich shop, but it was good. And ended up walking down the road. I needed a sleeping bag liner, and they happened to have it at the Outfitters there. That was great. So I blew my legs off the other day stepping on the zipper, so got new pants now. No legs because it's hot out here. We ate at Cracker Barrel this morning, and Tracy dropped us off at the trailhead about 9, a little after 9:30, something like that. And so she's heading on back down to Opelika. She'd be there tomorrow. Tried to convince her to just drive it out to Front Royal, but she's got this pesky thing called a job to contend with. So anyway, back to Opelika she goes. That is probably the last time I'll see any family until the hike is over. So we're gonna have to hurry up and step it up a little bit and get some miles done. And that starts in just a little while. Get between 10 and 15 done today. It's supposed to rain this next week. Not heavy rain or anything, so we're just going to trudge through it. The next plan is to get to Harper's Ferry. That's where the psychological halfway point is. We'll have another couple of days, and we'll get or another day or two to get to the real halfway point. And then we'll be in striking distance for Wild. He lives in Waynesboro, so we won't be but a few days from there, so we'll get to see him. It'll be good. Hopefully he can get out with us hiking. Anyway, folks are still in shelter, so I'm not going to go over and run this. I'll go ahead and cut it off now. But I'm going to take advantage of those chairs and drink my bottle of Gatorade. Wait for real. Later. Crossing under the interstate. Not sure which one, but we're passing here sometime soon. Just gotta find out where the AT picks up now. Well, trail opened up a little bit. We're in a state park now. Limits your camping, but we're looking at going to Rod Hollow and staying there, so it's not going to affect us any. Walked with Rev a little while ago, pulled off at the last shelter, the whiskey shelter, and ate another breakfast. Dryker passed on by, ran into oh crap, forget his name back there. It said Dryker took off about 3 minutes ago, so he's right in front of me. So hope to catch him here in just a bit. But we've only got about 6 and change to do, so we're gonna get done early. I really would like to push on, but that'll put us right smack in the roller coaster, and it's going to pour down rain later today. I think the last weather report we got is it's not going to start raining until about 4, so I can scoot on into the shelter, get set up and dry. That'll stop sometime during the night. Tomorrow will be a hot, steamy day. All right, you got the tunes on. Start walking. Man, this is some good track in the state park. Being told it's like this all the way to Katahdin. But those hikers lied to me before. I'm sure they're lying again. There's Dryker up ahead. See if I can't close the distance and introduce him to Julio for the morning.
Nice job. Woo.
Oh yeah.
Step one. So what?
All right, we're definitely going to have some fun at Rev's expense. He didn't know I was coming up behind him. He pulled off to take a constitutional, left his pack, and I took it with me. So I'm gonna go up here and hide behind this tree and see if I can catch him. Can't hear him a little else, but I could hear him. Huh?
Where'd you put it?
Out in the woods? It's back here. It's back here.
I knew who did it.
All right, this is Monday, the 3rd or 4th of May. Raining out today, so this is wet random coming at you this morning. We made it to Manassas Shelter, camped out up from the shelter. Shelter had mice, so when we walked up, shelter had rat snakes too. Saw him when we walked up. He wasn't afraid of nobody. He just wanted a meal. That's fine. Anyway, don't like mice and snakes crawling across me at night, so shelter it was. Didn't think it was supposed to rain till later today, but woke up to the pitter patter of raindrops on the tent. So my tent's on top of my pack, sopping wet. It's gonna rain all day, so we'll find out how wet my tent is later. when I go to get in it later. But we're trying to make the second shelter. I believe it was at Rod Hollow Shelter. That will put us at just shy of 14 miles today, and getting ready to go into the roller coaster tomorrow. So we're rolling along right on plan. The roller coaster is just a series of ups and downs, like I don't know, 16 or 18 of them, something like that, in a 13 and change distance. What a lot of what they call out here is PUDs, pointless up and downs. They just take you up to take you back down to zap your energy. That's what it's for. Anyway, really, it's probably the only way they had to take the trail, so we get to pay for it with tired hiker legs. It's okay, part of the deal. Anyway, I've got my t-shirt and running shorts on. Everything else is in the pack because it's supposed to pour down later today, and if that happens, everything will be super saturated. I don't think there's going to be anything of great interest coming up today. If so, I'll turn this GoPro back on and film it. Time to get walking. Okay, I guess this is what, Tuesday?
I guess today's Tuesday.
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah.
Leaving the Rod Hollow Shelter. It's a nice shelter, big overhang. Got a little pavilion down there with a picnic table under it. Several good camp spots up above. Water with the spring right down below. Pretty nasty privy right up here. Anyway, rained last night pretty good. That's why we're still in camp at the moment. But we're fixed to rectify that because your rev is ready to roll, and Dryker is just about ready to roll. Hey, we'll catch up with your trail legend here before too much longer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I saw Happy was not too far in front of us.
Yeah, right. Have a nice day.
Public, I guess. Well, we just pulled into the Bears Den Hostel, nice stone building operated by the PATC. I'll get some shots of that in a little while, but right now we are at the Bear Chase Brewery, where we're going to drink a couple of beers and have a couple of fish tacos, or various tacos. I'm having fish tacos. Waiting on Rev. He should be in a little while.
Yeah, that is $1 million view right there.
Anyway, absorb the ambiance.